of the environment sector?
Well, I think that it's simply a statement of reality that if there are 4 times as many people on the earth as there were 100 years ago, that's going to put a lot more pressure on the natural resource base and on the environment. I think that's just a fact. But I don't think that the population issue has to be fraught with tension and ideological argument. There was a time when people, I never did, but there was a time when people talked about population control and having kind of an imposed design. I'm totally against that. But here is what does make sense, and I alluded to this earlier. If we do things that we should be doing for other reasons anyway, there is a natural preference for smaller families. Let me see, what's the average family size in the Philippines now?
Ooh, that's a good question. We go from a high of 8 to a low of 4.
What would you say the average is now?
Maybe, does everybody agree with me? 5 or 6?
5 or 6? Mm-hmm. What was the average 2 generations ago?
Oh, higher, 7 or 8.
Okay, so the Philippines has begun this change already.
Yes.
In my country, my grandparents on both sides were in families with 6 or 7 brothers and sisters. And it's now considered unusual to have 4 children. And the average in the U.S. is less than 2 children. But it should be a matter of choice. But here's what the research shows. When there is widespread education of girls and empowerment of women, and the availability of culturally acceptable forms of fertility management, and most important of all, high child survival rates, then this transition towards smaller families naturally takes place. And it is taking place in virtually every country in the world. So I don't see it as a matter of great tension. I do think it's important for the world to have enough aid to developing countries that make it possible to continue the trends toward educating all girls. And I think it's only social justice to empower women so that they take part equally in the decision making in their communities, families, and societies. And these other trends, I think that they're things we ought to be doing anyway.
Okay. Speaking of